Maybe have you show some receipts that you actually scheduled it and you did.
What's crazy is, well, I have, and I even sent all of the text messages to Ziggy.
Okay.
Again, money would have gone on a credit card. No deposit was ever spoken. I will show you guys the receipts now, uncropped. But you know what? I did do a couple posts of uncropping receipts. I don't know what people don't understand. It's quite literally, I don't know. He didn't ask for a deposit, period. So even in the text messages between me and him, why, when I'm canceling October 4th because it's going to be too soon, why would he just not in the text have said, what appointment, or you don't have an appointment? So nice. Wait, try.
Did you set up an appointment, Sheriff?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. I call him. We talk. The only time 250 ever came up is when I said, why was he changing the exam price from $250 to $500? Because we had multiple phone calls before we started texting, because anytime he would call me, it's international, right? So he was like, we can text. Well, the one lady who answered the last call was like, I'll have him text you instead. So yeah, so if you look at the reviews, you'll see a lot of people were saying that what a great test. A couple people said it wasn't even a good test, but, you know, and all for $250. So when we were talking and we scheduled it, well, I thought it was scheduled. He had said October 4th at 9:30. I said, that's perfect because it's a Saturday. And I even told the guy, like, I'll see if I can get him in a hotel close to you, whatever, you know, on Friday night. And so, yeah, he, 250 came up, but not ever by him. I'm very curious if he records the phone calls. I'm going to actually call him and ask him if he does, because I'd like a copy.
There might have been some miscommunication there with you two as well, because it seems like if the appointment was actually set, then he would have made you pay, right?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Or if I didn't even know that he takes deposits. A deposit was never discussed with us, or I would have paid the deposit on that phone call.
Mm.
Oh, like, okay, great. Like, yeah, let's keep it, because 250 was only half of it. So, yeah, it would have been paid on that phone call. And then I guess the rest of the day of is what he would have wanted, but that was never a conversation. Again, I asked him about the 250 for why it went from 250 to $500. That's the only time $250 ever came up. The word deposit actually never came up in our conversations, not in text messages or on the phone. Yeah, we have credit cards, so should I have ever even been told about a deposit for the polygraph? The deposit would have been made on a credit card, but I was never even told that.
Right.
Again, money would have gone on a credit card, and so I asked them, why why did it go from 250 for $500 for Fred? It's not a problem. $500 is a decent price compared to other places. So I'm just curious why, you know, why is it doubled for this?
Right.
And he said, because this is an open investigation and I might be called to court or subpoenaed to court. And I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. So, oh, yeah, I'll show my conversation. They're saying it's fake anyway, but I just
have that in combo?
Yep, I sure do. I think I might have even sent it to you. Because I even asked him about, like, the deposit after everyone was bringing up the deposit. I'm like, what is this? And he said he takes 250, So then I asked him, I'm like, so we didn't even have an appointment then? Like, what? Because, again, if you read the text, that doesn't even make sense with any of his replies to me. Well, I'm booking into November now. Why not just say you weren't even scheduled for October 4th because you didn't make a deposit? You know what I'm saying? Why? Yeah. Why didn't you do that? Let me just upload this really quick here.
I'm going to go with miscommunication on this one. It's irresponsible to come out and say something like that. It just is. If you're not going to be able to show us, then why say it? Why talk about it? Maybe have you show some receipts that you actually scheduled it and you did.
What's crazy is, well, she said now that they found honestly, I don't know why all the anger, because through all this, now somebody else called and they found a polygrapher. They found a polygrapher willing to do the test for Fred and no ID. So there you go. You're welcome.